Welcome to Behind the Badge with your special guest, Lieutenant Williams, your news source for all things police in the city of Fond du Lac.
Hiring process coming up. What about
Yeah, so us, as I've talked about on this show several times, we're hiring, and we have room for new officers. We're looking for new officers, and a lot of police departments are doing the same thing. The one thing I like about our radio station Reach is, we're a local station here, and we really like to have people that are from the area as patrol officers for the area, because they truly know who the citizens of Fond du Lac are. They know who we're protecting, and then they have some buy-in to the area. So a lot of people are, recruiting and stuff, and we can go to big cities and recruit, and we probably will do that as well, because it's good to have a mix of people. But we really like to have our local people policing their community, because they know it the best. It's also a lot easier to train them when they come, to teach them the way around the city and stuff when they've been here before. But we have a process that's starting on February 1st. So anyone out there that knows someone that is interested in law enforcement, get their application in by February 1st. And it's very easy to do. You go to fondulacpolice.com, click on jobs. You gotta scroll down a little bit, and there's a police officer job there. The application's right online along with the release. You can send those back in. There's directions on who to send them to. It'll be our HR director, Jackie Bratz. All you have to do is get that in. And February 1st, we start with a oral interviews and a written test. The written test isn't crazy. You don't have to have all this knowledge of law enforcement to do it. It's basic skills like reading, simple arithmetic, and whatnot. And then the oral interviews are conducted by a board of various people, including some police officers, a citizen, and stuff like that. So that's the first step. Then after that, later in the month, I believe it's February, it's the Saturday, it's like the 16th and 17th, or 17th and 18th, I'll probably get that wrong, but it's the Saturday, Sunday, there'll be assessment center, which will be the next step. So if you pass the first step, you'll make it to the next. With that being said, if you think about some of the things we talk about on the show, we talk about the ELF game, we talk about some of the team building things we've done throughout the years. We talk about the fun video that we recently did. We are doing things in Fond du Lac that nobody else is doing, and I can say that because I know. I check in. I would steal good stuff if it was out there, but we're creating the good stuff. People are stealing from us. So if you want to be working for a department that's on the forefront on innovation, we're getting a brand new department. They're literally at the police department tearing it apart and putting in new stuff. We're going to get a new locker room for our females as well as our males. We already have a new detective bureau. Our detectives will be moving in soon. So we're going to have really nice facilities. We have our own range. We have armored vehicles that make our job safer. We have everything that a big city would want, but with the small town citizenry that we protect. So it's a good mix. Obviously, I'm a little biased, but I put in 21 years here, and I would have left if it sucked.
Right.
I still go into work and I enjoy my job, so I want to be here, and I want to hire some more officers that want to be here as well and make a difference in the world. I've said it before on this program, but there's no other job in the world that you can see all aspects of life, and being a police officer is one of those where you'll see the good, you'll see the bad, you'll see the worst of the worst and the best of the best, and the one thing you have is the opportunity to make it a little better. And there's not many jobs that you can say that about. So if that's something that your interest to you, get your application in February 1st. So since we're having the interviews February 1st, we got to have your applications in by the day before that, which should be the 31st, I believe. January 31?
Yep, 31 days.
Yeah. So get it in by the 31st, so we can plan, and hopefully we'll see you guys there.
And I know we talked about this on a previous episode, but just 60 college credits in anything, right?
Yeah, 60 college credits, underwater basket weaving, whatever. No, I mean, we would prefer you have that degree, but if you got 60 college credits, you're eligible, and that's always something that you could start your career now and get those credits and get a degree later too. 4-year degree, definitely. I got my 4-year. I don't regret a second of getting that degree, so we'll take all walks of life. And if you think about it, we are policing the public, and we're the public. There are a whole big range of people. So we want to represent the community the best we can. So as many different people from different walks of life that we can get that meet the criteria, we love to do that because they might be thinking about stuff that we don't. And I think we're always better when we have a great collection of ourselves. You know, we work better in teams.
Awesome. Is that it for this week?
That's all I got. That's on my, beginning the new year. That's all I got, but that's a lot. It's a lot.
Absolutely. Well, great job on the ELF game. Appreciate the update, and good luck with the new hires, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you.
It's Lieutenant Williams from the Fond du Lac Police Department behind the badge on KFIZ today.